What's up, YouTube? What's happening, Verbally Vicious Nation? It's Daryl Horner. It's Wednesday. Good to see you guys. Thought I'd check in real quick. Let's recap on the last video and talk about something really fast, and we'll move on to today's subject. I cannot believe the amount of people out there that are saying, man, fucking Chris Brown beat that chick's ass because she gave him fucking herpes. Number one, that is just some insane rumor. It's about as funny as the one where people say he fucked her up with an umbrella. That's hilarious. And I have no problem with people making jokes out there. People are like, Daryl, a lot of people, a lot of comics are making jokes about it. Do realize this, that in life, tragedy can bring sorrow and funny. The fact of the matter is, I don't think there's any restrictions anywhere as far as jokes go. As we've mentioned before, I think Paul Mooney is a blatant racist, and I still think he's funny. I truly think he has distrust and dislike for white people, and he dogs us all the time. The fact of the matter is, the man's a funny fucking comic, so I let it slide. I let it slide. Like it matters if I let it slide. But her giving him herpes, that's a reason? First of all, complete, fraudulent, epic fail, as you guys like to say. Not true, just somebody started the rumor. But I don't give a fuck. The only way I punch somebody is if they gave me AIDS, and then all rules are off, and I just shoot fucking everyone. There's no punching involved. Let's move on now that we've settled that. I want to talk to you guys about something today that I can't believe how much this creeps me out. And sorry I lit a cigarette. I don't smoke on here all the time anymore. You know that. But forgive me today. These fucking safety cigarettes, man. You got, god damn. There you go. It's lit again. Cool. Anyway, listen. I'm freaked out that not everybody else is as freaked out as I am about this shit. What is up with the little baby and the little girl beauty pageants? I've now watched my second documentary about this shit. This is mind-blowing. We're teaching little 2- and 3-year-old girls. Okay, sweetie. Mommy loves you. Mommy loves you. Sort of. But if you go win this $1,000 today because you're the prettiest, because on the outside, we've made you look like see? There you go. I smoke, I cough. If that is not a warning to everyone on the planet to not smoke cigarettes, I don't know what is. There's another one for you. That might have been a pot cough, though. I don't know. Anyway, what is that? Just look, I'm just going to make you look like a little miniature adult. That way you look like something 2 foot tall that any normal person would just fuck the shit out of. Even though you're 5, we're going to make you look like a porn star for mommy. And if you lose, well, many more hours of making you look pretty. Look, lady, if you didn't win beauty pageants when you were young, that's fine. But to put your fucking child through that, to put another human on this planet who, as an adult, is going to base her entire existence on what she looks like on the outside, is child abuse. I consider the parents who put these kids through these pageants abusive parents. Now, having said that, I know that there are some parents out there who's just got little daughters who they're little girls, and little girls want to be pretty. That's a normal thing. I'm not sitting here saying buy your daughter Tonka trucks, get her dolls, get her stuff like that, when she grows up. I do find it ironic the first thing we hand a little girl is a doll, a baby doll, and then at 15 when they end up pregnant, we're fucking blown away by that. You've been training them to raise a baby since they were a year old. They just naturally want to shit babies. So maybe try and redirect some things. Having said that, sure, there are great parents out there whose little beautiful daughter wants to get in a beauty pageant, and God bless her. We had those at like my elementary school and stuff like that. I came from Daleville, Alabama. They had Little Miss Daleville. But these pageants where you travel from state to state doing this shit, man, what do you guys think? I think it's horrible. Maybe it's harmless, but I don't think it's harmless. And it's so to satisfy the parents. It has nothing to do with that kid, man. It's gotten so bad now that they have combo pageants where the daughters and the mothers are also allowed to participate in the pageant. That is just a blatant... That's like me and Penelope going to the same pageant even though you know she's going to win. I just want to put Penelope in real quick because I know y'all been, woo, Penelope. Bitch gets more play than I do. Anyway, it's insane. I don't like it, personally. Is all I'm saying. It's gross. It is effing gross. But I want you to tell me what you think. You think these little pageants are just... I'm not saying make them illegal. Parents can do what the hell they're going to do. If you're feeding your child and you love your child, even though you may be misguided and in what you're doing to live superficially, you know, and to live vicariously through your child because you didn't get to be pretty when you were a baby, and it's that important to you now that your little baby looks plastic and all Jean Bonnet, and you can strut her around the stage until somebody rips her ass out of your fucking minivan while you go into the liquor store for a fucking bottle of Chablis. If that's what you want to do with your kid, that's cool. Come on. I just think it's absurd. The more mothers and fathers out there that raise daughters and teach them that, yeah, it's nice to be pretty. It is absolutely nice to be pretty. But as an adult, as you grow older, the more important things are how much have you learned about the world around you? How caring are you about your surroundings? How understanding and non-fraudulent and fake of a person are you? Does your life revolve around what item of clothing you put on, or whether you and the friends around you are enjoying your lives and having a great time together? How about parents emphasizing things like that instead of, seriously, she knows how to put on her own Maybelline and she's only 8 months old. It's gross. But you tell me, is it gross or is it absolutely normal? Argue it out. I don't care. I know where I stand on it. No one's going to change my mind about it. It's how I feel. Here's a perfect segue. It's what we call a segue in the comedy world. Brett Favre retired. Again. He was a good quarterback. He was cool. He was done now. I'm not a Green Bay Packers fan because I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan. So, obviously, they're our enemy. But if you don't think Brett Favre is probably the most ambitious, the person who loved the game of football more than anybody who's ever played the game, I'm pretty sure he's done now. So, tribute to you, Favre. Last year wasn't a great year for you, but you came, you tried. Didn't happen for you. It was cool. You pleased audiences throughout the country for a long time, and we appreciate your service to the game, man. You loved it like that 10-year-old in the backyard loves it, and that's all we ask. It was fun to watch you, so appreciate it. Now, in closing, I wanted to touch on something really quick. I'll probably do a few less videos over on the political page. Just going to do more of the political stuff here as well. Probably once a week, I'm just going to do something really, really hot over there, but we're going to bring back a little of the flavor to here because it's fun just talking about whatever. But I need to talk about baby fucking pageants and stuff, and checking the time there. But I'm going to close with this. There's this new sort of plot or ploy out there now to somehow split me and Kevin up because we're just best friends, and it's horrible that you're doing this. But in all seriousness, it's funny. I keep getting these messages. Look, man, Kevin Kraft's an anchor. He's holding you down. Yeah, he's popular on here, man. But you don't know, man. You're going to be bigger than him. You should dump that dude. And then Kevin will call me. Yo, man, you should see the comment I just left on. I had him leave a comment on the front of his page of this dude. It was like, you need to dump that fucking Daryl Horner like we're married or some shit. I want to explain something to some people. Kevin lives down the road. We've been best friends for 5 years, from before YouTube was YouTube. We travel together 120 nights a year. Kevin Kraft is as close to me as a little brother. If I need, you know, that person's like, well, if I'm going to get arrested, who do I call for bail? Kevin. And Kevin would call me. We look out for each other like family. If you think some little rinky-dinky motherfucker on YouTube is going to distract that, we find it hilarious. Don't forget, guys, so many of us actually know each other on a personal level. Myself, Kevin, Ace of the Comic, KJ, D. Hardy Boy, all these guys, we know each other. Josh Denny, fucking Rocky Giovanni Barini, Sprickett. We all know each other. We all live in the same community. The YouTube thing is cool, but real friends, you're not gonna fucking... Dude, Kevin is my boy. We are verbally vicious nation. Myself, Josh Denny, Kevin Kraft. No one will ever step on that shit. So keep your little hate ass up. But you can find me and Kevin. In fact, go to my MySpace calendar now, because all those dates that are coming up, find Kevin Kraft and myself all over the country in the coming weeks. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know, what do you think about those fucking little baby beauty pageants? I really want to know. We'll talk to you later. Love, peace, and hair grease and shit. See ya!